Hey boys and girls, I'm going to do the next part of our numbers project here. So I have my paper that I did yesterday. I kind of drew some numbers around and had some fun with it, and then traced with marker. And I decided I'm not going to color with marker. I'm going to try to make this mixed media and do something a little fun with it. I might actually use the marker a tiny bit though. I was thinking about adding a few stripes here and there. I might add just a couple of stripes through my numbers. I might even go straight across this since that is a number, just like that. And then let's see, I might do that with maybe the pink one over here. I might just do, oh, that kind of looks red. It's not as pink as I expected. And then I've got some colored pencils and some crayons. So it's this is a whatever you have at home. If you have colored pencils and you're gonna be doing some work, I hate how they roll around. And I always think you're quicker when they're organized in rainbow order. If you need a color, you know what color to snag. And I always like to sharpen them before I'm gonna work too. So this is the time where you decide how you wanna finish this. You can get this colored in with some colored pencil. You can use some crayon. You can pattern or draw in any way. You can do some shading, lights to darks. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm not 100% sure what I'm really in the mood for. Definitely going to use some colored pencil, I think, on my numbers. And try to do some things that make it look more interesting. You know, one other tool or material that I don't have in the classroom right now that I really liked using a lot in elementary school were Twistables. If you have Twistables at home, those are nice. I'm gonna have to order some of those again, the Crayola Twistables. I like those. Kind of miss those, and I don't know quite why I haven't had them in the art room. I feel like we use, when we have classes every day, we tend to use things like colored pencils and chalks and oil pastels a little bit more, but I like those Twistables. I'm gonna have to remember that. And sometimes I like using the same color to kind of color something in, even though I have used the red to outline. Can I get this red one outlined? And no matter what you do, make sure you're always working on your craftsmanship. I, of course, am kind of working a little quickly. I don't want to take forever doing this as a demonstration, but you want to work on trying to keep things as neat and tidy as you can while you're working. So I'm going to use the orange over here too. And once you are finished with this, I hope you're figuring out how to do the photo upload on Schoology. It's not very difficult, but what you want to do is you want to open the assignment, and once you open the assignment, off to the right there should be a spot that says I believe it says submit assignment, and then you click on that and it will pop up a spot for you to upload, and it should kind of give you an icon for uploading a photo that I'm sure you're familiar with, or it'll say upload. I don't remember from your end. It looks a little different from my end, but just do a few clicks. You can't really do anything wrong by doing that, and it'll hopefully bring some things up for you. And otherwise, double check my instructions, because I do have instructions that I shared with you, and make sure you get those. They should be correct. Those are the instructions that a lot of us are using. But I do like this project a lot. It's a lot of fun in paint, and I didn't mention paint because a lot of people may not be in the mood to drag out paint today. But if you wanted to do a little paint, you could do some watercolor. Once we've got our good paper at home, and I'm here at school watching a lot of people come and picking up their folders for our remote work that we're going to be doing, that will be kind of nice to have the good paper. I've got several pieces in there. And just a reminder too, to please not use that paper unless I give you some guidelines on what to use it for, because I'm definitely counting on using each piece for a particular project or a choice thing. But your sketchbooks should be in there too. You can work on anything you feel like in your sketchbook. You can kind of explore on a page. Even if you've done this assignment and you just kind of feel like exploring in your sketchbook, that's totally okay. But one thing I want you to pay close attention to is what a finished project looks like, especially when you're at home and you don't have a teacher over your shoulder saying, you know, you could add a little extra here or there. If I were you, I would kind of double check and see that everything looks finished. Meaning if you have white left on your paper, if you want white, make sure it looks like you left it on purpose and that it doesn't look like you've just kind of stopped what you're doing. That can sometimes happen with people. They really intend to want something to stay white, and then they color everything but this one spot, and it kind of looks awkwardly empty. So you just need to plan for your whites if you're leaving the white paper as your white. Otherwise, you almost need to use a white oil pastel, colored pencil to give a texture of a material, and that helps make things look more finished. And I'm getting there. I will probably continue finishing this. I don't think you have to watch me. I am planning to finish the getting my 4 on my 14 colored. I'm kind of using this gray crayon in a neat-ish kind of way. I'm trying to be neat, but I'm trying to be quick to kind of fill in a background color. Sometimes I like to have like a neutral color when I'm doing a lot of big color where I've got like basically color wheel colors all over the place and a little black. I didn't want to color it black because I added black to my background. Using kind of a neutral color like this can kind of help out, help bring kind of things to kind of anchor them a little bit, the colors. Let's see, I'm going to use some purples here. No, maybe not. Maybe I'll do the light purple here for right here. Kind of give it a little bit of a hint of lavender. Then some blue here. There's so many blues that I might use a couple. And actually, I think I am going to color this one blue and this one. It'll make this 4 feel like it's a little bit more forward. And maybe a darker one 4 through here. And if you looked at the Jasper John's slideshow, he uses a lot of the primary colors, and sometimes he kind of gets a hint of orange and green and other colors in there. And but he focused a lot on overlapping those colors, and when you do get some other colors. But it looks like he snuck in sometimes greens and oranges, and very minimal though. It's kind of a cool look. All right, almost done. So I've used 3 mediums in this. I've used marker, colored pencil, and crayon. And you can use simple materials like that and make something look spectacular. So I really, really cannot wait to see what yours look like. So get those uploaded soon, and I hope you have a nice weekend.